Igbos have only been a minor majority. They are the big three, but they have never had a taste. Bishop Matthew Kuka speaks. Welcome to the news and thank you for tuning in to listen. Please subscribe to our channel. The Sokoto Diocese Bishop Matthew Kuka identified an unwritten political pattern in Nigeria where the Hausa, Fulani, and Yoruba ethnic grouping appear to alternately hold power. Despite being a sizable ethnic community, he claimed that the Igbo have not held a sizable portion of governmental power. Bishop Kuka hinted that this cycle might continue in the channel's television interview with President Tinubu possibly standing in for the Yoruba's turn in this unofficial power-sharing arrangement. He emphasized how important it is to take into account the concerns of several different ethnic communities that may not be represented in politics. According to him, and I quote, "What we have now is almost an unwritten agreement. When the Hausa or Fulani finish, they'll give it to the Yorubas. So literally, Nigeria has been between the Yorubas and the Hausas because the Igbos have only been a minor majority in the sense that they're the big three, but they've never had a taste. So maybe when President Tinubu finishes, the argument will now be that the North will say, no, give us back. And then somebody from the South will say, give us back. Meanwhile, nobody is paying attention to hundreds of thousands of other ethnic communities that have probably no access." A lot of people go on die on top of this news. They go on by just put ear down, make you hear the kind of comments and backlash where they're going to give this man, and people are going to be standing up for it. That is where you are going to see that you see this one Nigeria, we they deceive ourselves. Now listen to this. Okay, I'm seeing more of what's it called? I'm seeing more of agreements than disagreements. Bishop Kuka has said it all. Let me also add what my lordship had to say. Until an Igbo man becomes the president, that is when things will be better. To think the promised land given to Igbos as Biafra, God is preparing it shortly, it shall come to pass. Some people say at this point, at the rates Nigerians have been, permit me to use the word, making them a minority even if they are not, small thing. Other ethnic groups, most especially their fellow Southerners will come out and say, you people like making noise, you like fights, you like shouting. It's just like you are permit me to use the words, a manipulator, and you manipulate somebody, and when you don't find in trouble, you go come dey quiet. And when the person they complain, when somebody is complaining and the person is just talking to him or herself, you go see say the person don't dey kolo. Now so then they use treat these people. Because a lot of people will come outside and they're going to be like, these people, only in a day every time, make we hear what. That is what they're going to say. Meanwhile, if you put ear down and if you have been following Nigeria history from the beginning, or should I say from the beginning, you would understand that waiting Bishop Kuka they talk, it makes sense well. Okay, somebody is saying, is this from Kuka? It is very unfortunate. People that do not disagree. I would have loved the person to, express himself more. The South has said we want it in the Southeast. Even though none of my parents comes from anywhere from the Southeast, this selfishness and tribalism must stop. My dear, like I said, I'm coming to the place where I'll tell you that this type of thing, they talk say one Nigeria no dey okay. Just follow me. Minus Igbos, there will be no house to demolish where a Fulani that was in power for years but lacked capacity and the power to develop the country they claim to own and love. The confusion is leading them to demolition. Before it was only the House of Fulani that were ruling alone, Yoruba raised alarm during the Abacha regime, threatening to create Republic of Oduduwa if they're not given the presidency. Abdul Salam Abubakar gave it to them and they kept quiet. In 2023, when it was supposed to be Igbo's turn, the Yorubas came again using the same factor, Oduduwa, the presidency, or Oduduwa Republic. As soon as they use that factor, Oduduwa, Hausa will be shivering because 95% of their businesses are in Lagos. The truth of the matter is that I don't blame any ethnic group on the power to remain close to the seat of power. Even that's a cause for too many unholy demands that cautiously make you think below humans, if you must say. However, the Igbos have not spoken with one voice, and why nobody is taking us serious. Some parts of us sold out on the promise of a seat at the table, which may never take place. However, the connivance of the North and Southwest is kind of gunpowder. Okay, it's like gunpowder waiting to explode. Well, about them not coming up with one voice, I beg to say it's not true. This 2023, believe you me, even though we could see some people from the southeastern region, some people from obese region, obese kinsmen coming out to say, saying all sort of, things against him, and of course, but of course, there are people who supported him are far more than people who actually did not what? Far than people who did not what? Who did not support him. People who support him plenty past people who no support him. Bishop Hassan talked true, but not all true, because we have 6 geopolitical zones in Nigeria with the tribes northwest, northeast, north central, southeast, south, and southwest, which is only 3 zones have ruled: the northwest, the southwest, and the south. And the 3 other zones have never ruled at the northeast. The northeast has ruled, I think, once. I think so. But people that have not tasted it at all are the north central and the southeast. And that is true. I mean, if we are not divided into 4 geopolitical zones. If you ask me, it should go round. It should go round. And I think that is even what even the southeasterners are saying. I keep saying it that, do you know that if the seat of a presidency, whether it is rotated or not, anybody that comes in there deals with power in such a way that there is separation of power, that the person uses through federalism in allocation of resources, in allocation of funds, in allocation of appointments, there is equity, there is peace. Believe you me, I don't think anybody will come out and be saying, it is our turn. No, it is not your turn. I kid you not. If the person continues to rule Nigeria with justice, fairness, and equity, oh my goodness, I don't think any ethnic group will come outside and do bam. Why? Because everybody will be enjoying the peacefulness, the serenity that comes from equity, justice, and fairness. All right. I'm from Eno, but I know that he's saying nothing but the truth. I'm not an Igbo, however, the tribe is so envied and underrated. Is it true? Is it true? All right, on this note, we have come to the end of the news. So thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time.